Hi, this is Mayte, and you're listening to the PPUK podcast.
Welcome to the PPUK podcast. With me tonight is Lee.
Hi.
And also tonight we have a very, very, very special guest. And let me see if I can get this all in. Dancer, choreographer, founder of the charities Mayte's Rescue and Live for Love, actress, director, and author of the book The Most Beautiful, My Life with Prince, which I believe is being developed for the screen. I'm, of course, talking about the amazing Mayte Garcia. Welcome to the show.
Hi, thank you. Thank you for having me.
Hey. Now, did I miss anything out?
You know what? There's so much. I'm always like, do I do that too? So, yeah, no, it's good. It's good. Thank you.
Exactly. When you look back, you can just say, at least my life wasn't uneventful.
No, that's definitely for sure.
So I believe you're coming to London soon.
Yeah, in like what, 10, 11 days?
Oh,
It's
wow.
coming soon. I'm very excited. It's been a minute. I think I went like 5 years ago, the last time I was there. So I'm excited.
So you'll be coming for a dance class?
Yes. Well, I do a getaway every year.
Yep.
And last year we did Egypt. And while I was in Egypt, I was like, okay, I want to do Greece. But then I've been wanting to do England too. So I was like, okay, maybe I can put them together. And I asked Michael, who helps me. He's the mastermind of these getaways. I was like, Michael, can we do both? And he was like, absolutely. And I was like, all right, let's do both. Let's start in London and then we'll do Greece. So we're starting in London. And I was like, and I have to do class because, a lot of people, I get a lot of getaway people, but a lot of people don't know about the getaways or I don't know. And they just want to be a part of the class. So I'm doing a class, a meet and greet, and I'm very excited about it.
Oh, fantastic. I believe you're doing it at the legendary Pineapple Studios.
Pineapple Studios. Yeah,
Amazing dance place.
yeah.
If I was to want to come to the dance class, what kind of level would I have to be? I mean, two left
You know,
feet or?
you know what? I love people that say they have two left feet because I will prove you wrong. You can dance. People are like, I can't dance. I'm like, yes, you can. Are you walking? Then you can dance. So I love the challenge. So I always, whenever of course, I ask the class who hasn't taken, who has taken, and I just kind of go back and forth, and we have a good time. It's not about the classes for me is about getting together and enjoying energy and then learning something new. I think belly dancing is the most freest form of dance. There's no rules, and that's why I love it so much. So I use quote unquote belly dance, but it's more of just getting together, and we always end with a dance party. So
Oh, that's fantastic. I love that kind of approach because I know a lot of people who said they can't sing is just because they were told once that they couldn't, and then they go into their adult life and don't believe it. And I think the same is true of dance.
yeah, I know. Yeah, I mean, for me, dance is it's movement, and I mean, even singing too. It's a form of expression, and you don't have to be amazing as long as you enjoy doing it. Do it.
Exactly. It sounds like you have such a profound connection and approach to dance. Where did that begin for you? That relationship with dancing?
It's crazy because I mean, in my book, I was born with crooked legs, and it's crazy that I fell in love with that form of expression for me at such a young age. Of course, it was because of lip gloss. I'm not gonna lie. My mom was like, "You can wear lip gloss if you dance." I was like, "What? Okay, we're dancing." And then I realized how it made me feel, and it was an escape. It was a way to feel strong at times of weakness. Growing up, I mean, I have a 13-year-old daughter, and what she goes through, I'm like, oh, girl. you know. So,
A
I
lot of
mean,
pressure.
yeah. So for me, I realized it was that, and then I realized how much attention I got from it, and I'd always wanted to be a performer. I just grew into it. I think I was definitely born to dance, even though I was born with crooked legs. It's crazy.
Well, I mean, that's so true because I've seen some amazing dancers that don't even have legs, that they just use the body that they have to tell a story, and
Yes.
it's amazing that you've taken that and you've told a story through dance, that you've
Yeah.
shown it throughout your life.
Yeah, I mean, 'cause I've had both worlds. I've had the classic strict, you have to have certain feet and
Yeah.
extensions and all this. And I've also had the, you're too skinny to actually be belly dancing. You need to, there's no rules, like let it go and have a good time, express yourself. So, of course, I'm leaning more towards the freedom of it and how it makes you feel, because people go to the club and dance all the time. Why? Because it makes them feel good.
Mm.
So, yeah, people, I've seen dancers with no legs perform, and it's about expressing yourself and giving that energy back.
I have to say, I have that similar relationship with dance. So even when I was young, I took a couple of, like, contemporary dance lessons. So I know my first and second positions, if I
Oh,
remember rightly.
nice.
Couple of core exercises.
I have witnessed Chopin dance, and he can dance. He can really, really dance. You'll see him on
Nice.
you'll see him the Saturday night. He'll be dancing.
Okay, good, good.
It's mostly about enjoying it, but I'm totally with you in that sense of power that dancing gives you, and it's amazing that a class. It is amazing that a class where someone shows you you don't have to be the best dancer in the room. You can use your body that way.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And I hope that people that are were hesitant and were on the, on the border of coming or not come, because I definitely make it very clear that it's not, it's just about having fun. So,
Yeah. I
That's
came to the last time you came over, and you was incredibly
ah,
friendly, and you spoke to everyone, and everyone got pictures, and you answered loads of questions. And I didn't do the
yeah.
belly dancing part because I was worried people may blackmail me. But yeah, yeah, it was very good to see you, and it's great that you're coming back.
Likewise. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I had a great time. I'm that was crazy. I was like, it hasn't been that long that I've been there. It's crazy because we played England a
Yeah.
lot. So I'm excited to see everybody again.
I mean, you did some amazing tours that were just pretty much just England
Yeah,
around the Gold Tour. That was,
I know. I mean, we were there for what, a month, more than a month.
yeah.
Yeah.
Um, my first ever concert was the Gold Tour, and you was dressed as an angel, and
Oh,
Morris Hayes was dressed as the devil, and I think you was throwing glitter on the crowd, if I remember rightly.
yes, yes, I was. I was.
Yeah,
It was like,
and that was my very, very first Prince concert, my very, very first concert in '95. I think March '95.
oh
So yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
I think that was a tour where he didn't play any hits, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it only
Yeah.
had like the melody at the start, and then it came up with the gold album, and it said release date never, and it was like, what?
Yeah, no, we loved going to England, so it's a great place.
You opened the shop there at the same time as well, I believe.
Yes, we did. We did. I'm very excited to see. I mean, are we gonna go, and it's a
Yeah,
bookstore now,
you're
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
So the party on the 13th that we're doing, that you're coming to, which is amazing. It's just not too far from where the shop was.
Nice. And Michael told you about the time capsule, right?
The one that was in the basement.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember that what happened to that time capsule?
It's funny because he gave it to me. He gave it to me, and then he was like, I think he left and I stayed behind. I don't know what happened, but I remember I had to give it to them. And he was like, don't look at it. We'll look at it, but don't look at it. And I was like, okay. So I looked at it. And of course I looked at it. I was like, I don't know if I'll be even. It's so funny because back then you were like, oh my God, 2020 something. That's so far away. And here we are. We're here now. It's crazy. But I remember I was like, I don't even know if I'm going to be here. So I'm going to read it. And it was a beautiful letter that he wrote. And it's got to still be there. So, you know, maybe we can do some
Well,
digging,
yeah, I was about to say after the party we'll just hand out all the shovels, and we'll just go back down.
right? Like, we're here, we're gonna get this letter.
I'll call the owner first.
Prince fans dig up Camden's High Street.
I know. No, it was just a beautiful letter that it was I can't it I've got to remember. I'll talk about it more in my class, but I remember it was something, and definitely love for one another. He was talking about the MPG. You know how
Yeah.
Fuji, you're ruining my interview. Sorry, it's
It's
Fuji
a
Banana.
welcome guest.
Yeah,
Yeah,
welcome guest.
yeah. So yeah, it was a beautiful letter, and he signed it, and it was Prince and the MPG. No, it was Symbol. It was Symbol and the MPG. Yeah. So yeah, maybe we
Cool.
can let's what do you call it?
Get the shovels out, start digging
Yeah.
it.
Let's like we need to get this letter. Everybody like, pick it and he's like, we need it.
I know the address. We can excavate the basement. I
Yeah,
spent a lot of
exactly.
time
Yeah.
there.
Nice, nice.
Just going back to dancing for a second, and in the kind
Yes.
of and the way that you communicate with dancing, because you started in, I believe, belly dancing in clubs and restaurants and smaller venues,
Restaurants.
restaurants.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my first festivals on the road. I remember there was I danced barefoot, and I was like, oh my god, I'm dancing on the street. But whatever, I got to wear lip gloss. Um, and then restaurants, really small restaurants, and then it grew to birthdays, weddings, special events, and then in Germany again restaurants, and then corporate events, and then Cairo,
Oh
which was
wow.
yeah, that was really cool. But it was funny because it was either Cairo or tour with Prince, and I was like, Cairo can wait.
Mm.
I think I'm gonna take this opportunity.
Cairo's always going to be there. It's been around a
Yeah,
long time.
it's still there. I was just there a
Exactly.
couple, yeah, still there.
I've yet to make it to Cairo, but Luxor is beautiful as well.
Oh yeah, it's funny
Yeah.
because I'm getting requests for a Cairo 2.0, so I'll keep you posted.
Oh, please
Oh,
do.
cool.
That'd
Yeah,
be amazing.
yeah.
No, I've got to admit that when I was a teenager, when you were first introduced as the Crown Princess of Cairo, I was like, really, princes?
Yeah, I
I
honestly
didn't
thought you
understand.
were the crown prince of.
It took a
I
minute for
was
me
like,
to
really?
realize it was a character.
Yeah, I mean, it was funny because when that whole thing came, because my stage name when I was little was Princess Mayte, and I was like, oh my god, it's so cheesy. And I'm like, why am I cheesy? And then it's so funny because I meet him and he's like, okay, you're a princess. I'm like, are you serious? Still? Really? Okay, I guess I'm going back to it. All right. But like and it wasn't until I was 16, 17 that I took away the princess. I was like, I'm taking it away. My mom was like, you're making a mistake. I was like, no, I'm not. And there I go back with it. It's pretty funny.
The irony is that he got to ditch the prince name while you had to keep the princess name.
Right? That's so
Yeah.
funny. Oh my god, that would have been a great argument. You know what?
So when so when you do finally take the chance to go into, I mean, you play in small rooms as well because sometimes there were small clubs, but how do you keep that level of performance communication going when you go to something like a stadium where the audience is far away? Like, how?
You know what? I can definitely tell you it's an energy on stage. Of course, it feeds back to the audience. And I have to say, I mean, I love the United States, but the European crowds are insane. Every time we would, I mean, it was, and also, I mean, we played the US as well, but there was never a time where we were like, oh no, we're playing such and such city. It was always exciting, and I mean his energy on stage, you had to meet it, you had to match it. It was we could have been in a room. I mean, even our rehearsals, it was just as much energy,
Yeah.
and I took it very serious, and he took it very serious. Everybody, and
Mm.
that's so great because I mean I've said this to people now, like I could, after working with him, I can work with anybody. It's just, are you kidding me? Wait, we get a break? What?
Yeah. There's a
Lunch? What's
set list.
that?
There's a fixed set list.
Yeah, no, I know. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that was funny. I mean, but we kind of, I mean, after working for him for a while, we always knew like the first night he'd probably stick to the set list because the critics were there, blah blah blah. But you never know. But definitely the second night, I knew. I was like, all right, let's just have all the costumes ready because I know this is not going to go the first two songs because the press was there, and then as soon as that was done, get ready. And it was great. It was exciting.
And then you get the after show as well, so that can go anywhere.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, definitely. Yep.
So, I mean, a lot has been made about what a rehearsal day is like for a member of the band, as in a musician. But for a dancer in a band like the MPG, what is a start day? When's the finish? What's the day look like?
Um, I mean, I always had to be there to listen to the music, to know the arrangements. I was always on the side, working my stuff. I'd talk to him, or he'd tell me, this number, okay, not this number, this number. I mean, he was very, even Maya and Nandy, people that I've spoken to that have worked with him. He was very into images, visuals, pictures. So keeping and being literal. Like there was times where he was like, okay, I'm gonna need you to bring me a glass of water during now. And I'm like, why? He goes, because I the whole part where I say let's make a toast. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I was always listening and making notes and thinking of stuff that I could add to it. Of course I would, go over it with him, but he would always be happy that I had ideas and that we would come with stuff up together. And I always had to be ready because sometimes he wanted to follow the choreography and sometimes he didn't. So I was like,
Yeah.
okay, I guess we're not doing the duet right now. you know.
So, was it your idea to come out with the gold chain hat and pretend to be him then?
No, that was him. That was him. I remember I was like, wait, what? He's like, yeah, and then underneath you're gonna have the outfit, and then underneath that you're gonna have a bikini. And I'm like, wait, what? Wait, what?
And by the way, you're going to descend from up high on a massive swing.
Yep, that too. And I was like, okay. So, the rehearsals was always, of course, the arrangements. I was there because, and I loved it. I loved hearing this stuff because then, I mean, even now to this day, I hear his music and I hear little things in there that I'm like, oh my God. So when it was live, you'd get to really just kind of work my movement. And then I also had to dance because I had to have that endurance because as soon as we were going and we were going and
Yeah,
there's no time to take a breath. So I was always moving as a dancer. I never just sat there
yeah.
and like, yeah, no.
This is the thing that I've talked to many dancers in my life, and they was just like, yeah, most of us, if we get a crick in the neck when we wake up or a sprained ankle or something, it's just like, oh, we're going to rest that for the rest of the day. With a dancer, it's just like, how do you how do you manage that while like trying to protect your body for a whole tour? Because you can't just
Yeah.
dance on it one night and be messed up for 3 days. How do you
Well,
do
I
that?
was I was in my 20s and I was very flexible. And I always warmed up in my dressing room. I did certain things because I knew I had to, strength. I was very flexible and very strong, and we performed always. So, I mean, only one time did I semi get hurt, and it was during the Ride Divine, the filming of it. There was a lot of cameras and my solo wasn't for about 2 hours and I didn't get a heads up. It was like, okay, now. And I remember when I did it, I think I hurt my knee, but luckily it was Christmas break. So I had a couple days to just heal and that was it. I mean, of course I had bumps and bruises from the stage diving, but
Yeah.
you just go with it. I was like, oh, well, body makeup, let's go.
Nerdy question alert. When you did that solo, was it the one from Love to the Nines or the one from I Want to Melt with You? Do you remember which one?
Oh, melt with you.
Oh,
Melt with you. Yep. Yeah, because it was a lot of knee work. Did you see
yeah.
the knee work? Yeah, because I
Mm.
remember I did some kind of knee stuff, and I don't know. After that, I was like, "Ow!" I've never. I mean, I had gotten injured, but this was like, ah. But luckily, I just rested it for a couple days. I was fine.
I think it even freeze frames on a high kick in that one. So
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
I remember.
Yep.
Is that why that one didn't make it onto the tour? It's just like, well, if she's going to get hurt on this one, we're not going to do this on the tour.
You know what? I didn't tell him. Oh no, he didn't know I got hurt. No,
Oh,
no. I'm not gonna tell him I'm hurt. No way. No. No, I
don't.
don't know why we didn't do Melt with You. No, I don't know why. It was a great song. It was fun. It was a fun routine.
Great song. Great
No,
song.
Morning Papers was hard. Morning Papers? Oh God.
Oh wow.
That one was, as a dancer, was very, very hard. Fuji.
It's his favourite song.
Oh. Yeah.
Morning papers,
Yeah.
delivering the paper. Yeah, yeah, see?
Yeah.
I always thought the hardest one to do would have been like the Thieves in the Temple one, or the Seven one. But I guess that's naturally what you'd been
Oh
doing for
yeah.
years.
7 was the easiest. So I was like, "Oh, the show's over. Oh, I just gotta do 7. I'm fine." I was like, yeah, that was seriously, that was the easiest.
Can
Yeah.
you still do the sword thing?
I do. I do. I performed last year or 2 years ago. Was it 2 years ago? With Morris Day and the
Oh, yeah,
Time.
yeah. I think I saw the video. Yeah.
Yeah, and I it's still there. I still have it. It's I still got that. Somebody asked me to live feed recently if I can do the quarters, and I can. It was a little. I was like, oh, okay. So it's funny how your body changes, but I can
Mhm.
still do the quarters. Thank God.
That deserves a round of applause, to be
Yes,
quite honest,
yes.
because I never could.
Yeah.
I mean, I could stick them in a fold in my belly; they'd stay there. But that's
My
about as
goal is to hit my 70s and be like, look, I'm 70 and I can still do the quarters.
totally there for
Yeah.
that. Would you be working with a choreographer for the tour as well? Because I just saw recently that you posted some video of working with a choreographer for
Yeah,
Endorphin Machine, right?
yeah. Tina Landon. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I
Oh,
mean, for
Janet
certain.
Jackson.
Yeah, yeah. Janet Jackson.
Yeah.
She did. It was funny because during that time she was doing If. And that was the time also that we were working on my album, Ain't No Place Like You. It was just so funny. Yeah, Endorphin Machine was Tina Landon. I worked with Jamie King on certain things. Pussy Control was Jamie King. Let's see. The Most Beautiful Girl in the World was him. He
Oh,
choreographed that.
yeah, because
Oh,
I was going to ask about Jamie King because I'm a massive Madonna fan as well, and he's gone on to do some. I mean, he's gone on to do some massive stuff with like
Yeah,
Madonna, stage managing Madonna's tours and
yeah,
amazing choreography. But and when I saw him on there, and I was like, wait a minute. Wasn't he? Wasn't he the
yeah,
other guy in Acknowledge Me in the
yeah.
video
That's
for "If I
Jamie.
Love You Tonight"? Yeah.
Yeah, that's Jamie. Yeah, we did a lot of stuff together. But no, what I was saying is that Prince choreographed The Most Beautiful Girl in the World. So if you
Oh,
look at that whole number, the World Music Awards, and then on stage, that was him. I added a couple things. He's like, okay, I need you to go from here to the other side. What do you can do? And I was like, how's this? Yeah, yeah, like no, do something. Okay, yeah, that's good. That's how we did that. Yeah.
I don't remember ever seeing the choreography for "Ain't No Place Like You." Was it done at like the Glam
Oh,
Slam, or was that for a video?
I've got that.
oh,
Please,
wow.
if you can put that. Was it for a video or for live performance?
A live performance that we were going to turn into a video because he really wanted, well, If I Love You Tonight to be the single, and then he wanted Rhythm of Your Heart, and then the third single was going to be Ain't No Place Like You. So, and then in Your Gracious Name somewhere there.
Yeah,
But then we got married, and then
yeah.
that was it.
Mm.
Were those the ones that were going to come out with the Scorpio thing? And
Yes. Oh no, Scorpio was after. Scorpio was I forgot what era that was, but he's like, we got to come out with another album. I'm like, but the other album didn't really come out. He's like, I know, but this was going to be better. And I was like, oh, okay. And then I did, I remember if I could get your attention, Latino Barbie doll, and then Scorpio. And we were working on other stuff, but yeah, yeah.
I was actually this was going to be my kind of nerd card on this one. Was I was actually going to ask you? I love Latino Barbie doll, and I was going to say, was that going to be on Scorpio?
Yes, it was.
Oh my god!
There you
Because
go. You got
Yeah.
your answer.
I mean, I got this one from like 1998 with the remix, with the Rhythm of Your Heart with the remixes. But
Yeah.
and I always wondered. I was like, because when I saw it first, I was just like, all right, well the album's from 94, 95, and then I look and there's all the new Power Soul stuff. I was like, what?
I know. I'm telling you, he was always working on music. Like once something was out, he was already a whole album ready. When we're touring, the whole album,
Yeah.
other albums in his head. It was really fun. And then he would, if you hear the little outtakes or little things would come into the show, and I'm like, oh, look at you playing the song that's coming on the next album. It was always like that.
It's like the last album's always finished before the tour begins.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I was on the Diamonds and Pearls tour. Why? Why?
It was only in retrospect that I realized that intro to that
Yeah.
tour was there was clips of the video, like the video for Seven, or at least I think the first, because it was filmed in two locations, wasn't it? Like,
Yeah. Paisley in LA.
and I think it's
Yeah.
like a little tiny bit of the Paisley Park footage, and I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh wow, that's amazing! Thank you so much for that.
You're welcome. You're
No,
welcome.
you've made his
Now,
day, Mayte. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
just that Latino Barbie doll was considered for release, that's enough for me, because I've
Yeah.
heard a little scratchy demo and I was just like, that's a tune.
Yeah. That was
That's a
fun.
tune.
Yeah.
Do you know how did Scorpio go? Was that a dance track or?
Yeah, yeah. And I just heard it at Paisley. I don't know how I don't have it, but they played it and I was like, oh my, I remembered it as soon as I heard it. I was like, oh, okay. It was another Latin thing. Yeah, it was his writing. I was like, really? You really want me to say that? Oh God.
Has there been any discussions to release any of your stuff that hasn't been released yet with the estate?
No, I don't think so. I don't know. But my book's being made into a movie.
Yeah, go
Yes.
on. Spill the tea.
Actually, the writer's in England.
Oh
Oh,
wow.
really?
Yeah, yeah. So I'm actually gonna meet with the writer when I'm there. So it's gonna be fun. Be fun to meet. I think there's a press release, so I can't give you all the information.
Yeah, yeah,
But
sure, sure.
Yeah.
the
But if
the, the writer is based in England and New York. So
will you be involved in casting?
I no, don't take me that. Listen, I'm so stressed about that. I'm like, good luck. You good luck. I mean, me, I'm not too worried about it, but him, I'm like, uh, but the way it's written, I think it's going to be really cool. It's not going to, I think it's going to be done well. Because it's not, I mean, the book is, I mean, not, the movie is about my life and he happens to be in it, So he's a major supporting person. But no, I'm sure they're going to ask my opinion. But when you give the rights away, you kind of have to cross your fingers and, you know. But I signed feeling very confident. So
That's good. Well, I mean, your writing voice in the book was beautiful and it was sensitive as well. It wasn't one of those things where I was reading things and being disillusioned or anything. It was just a beautiful tale, and I like the fact that it was focused on yourself
thank you.
and your story. I mean, it was a very it was a fantastic read, and it was sensitively voiced. So if this production is like that, then I'm so looking forward to it.
Yeah, yeah, me too.
Are you excited by it, or is it just a little bit of?
It's, I mean, same thing with the book. I mean, I wrote it and I remember, you know, I sent it off and then they were like, it's great. And I was like, it is? I was like, no changes, barely any changes, barely. Like, not even anything. If anything, it was like a couple legal stuff that I had to, like, okay, take that out. But, and then once, I remember they sent me, I think, 10,000 pages because they were going to insert them in the book.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. And then I saw that and I saw the book. I was like, gulp, it's actually happening. And it wasn't until I saw it at an airport newsstand where I was like, okay, it's real. This is real and it's out. So I think that's gonna be the same thing with the movie. I'll be there, I'll see it and then I'll even see it done. And then it's not until I go to a movie theater or I see it on TV where I'm like, oh God. So
Was the
uh,
process of writing it enjoyable?
it was stressful, but I had written a lot throughout the years. I had kept a lot of things, and it was interesting. I put all of the subjects I wanted to share on a big window, a big mirror, and I remember just putting the chapters up as well and putting the subjects in there. And then I remember thinking between chapter 4 and 5, I was like, wait, this is when they're going to get up and get in the pool. I don't want them to get in the pool. I want them to keep reading. So, and that part was fun, but it wasn't until, of course, the hard stuff to write. That was
Yeah.
it was kind of one of those where you just kind of jumped in and then you're like, oh, I did it. So yeah, but I did it with love in my heart the whole time. So I think that helped.
It reads like it.
I listened to the audio book and it was amazing, and your voice was very
Thank you.
soothing. And I was like, oh, she should do more voiceover work. She'd be great doing voiceover
I
work. I was like, it
loved
was
it.
a,
I'm telling you, I would love to read books. I gotta like tell people like because I'm obsessed now with Audible. Oh, I love
yeah.
people reading me books. But sometimes I'm like, oh girl, you are not the good cast for this for reading for this. It was interesting. Like I was like, oh wow.
No,
But
you were
thank
you
you.
you was you was incredible, and you was very it was very soothing. And I always remember how you kind of start the book about new go in, old go out, and how you kind of bookended it at the end of like new go in, old go out kind of thing. And
Yeah.
it was really an emotional journey. So thank you for
Thank
writing the
you.
book and doing the audiobook.
Thank you.
Also, if you're doing audiobooks, you can do trilingual, right?
Oh man, Spanish would be fun. German, I don't know, man. It's so funny. My daughter was asking me for stuff, and I was like, ah, ich spreche Deutsch heute, and she was like, Mom, you're weird. I was like, God, I gotta practice my German.
It's one of those things if you don't speak it all the time.
Yeah, but yet I'll hear it, and I'm like, I know exactly what they're saying, everything. It's just so funny. But yeah, I mean, I think if I went back for a couple weeks, I'd kick right back in.
My husband's the same with Japanese. He went there for like 2 years and was spoke Japanese,
Yeah,
and learnt Japanese while he was there. But he's kind of like, like if you ask him to speak Japanese, like, oh, I don't know any words. But somebody starts speaking, and it's just like, I'm
yeah,
impressed. I don't know if the
yeah.
Japanese people are, but I'm impressed. Like,
Yeah, I mean, but when I was there, I was like full on speaking to people because I had to, I was the one booking my shows. I was telling them how much, where did they live, and what kind of event, and how, like, I was like full on conversational, you know. But I guess it comes back. It comes back.
I mean, by the sounds of it, you're an entertainment industry professional from a very young age.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. So, would you like to do more writing?
I would, and I've been trying to figure out what, and that's why I've been listening to books and thinking like, should I do this? Should I do like a continuation? Should I do a fictional one? I'm contemplating it because I really enjoyed it. So yeah, I'll definitely. You guys will be the first to know what I decide.
I was just thinking. Also, I was talking about earlier on about people you'd work with. One of them was Rita Moreno on the one video.
Yes. It's so funny because like I mean, it was, he gave me full green light to do whatever I wanted. He gave me the budget and I hired an amazing producer and, people to do all that part. And they were like, who are you interested in casting? And I was like, wow. And then I remember Prince saying, who do you want to play your mom? Like, go big. And I was like, go big? Rita Moreno. And he was like, okay. And I was like, no, I mean, no. He goes, let's call her. And they called her and she said yes. And I was like, wait, what? And I remember driving to set. I remember the night before I couldn't sleep. He's like, you need to get to sleep. I was like, I can't sleep. And I remember he was in the dressing room and I had gone to meet her. And then I excused myself and I went to the dressing room with him. And I was like, it's Rita Moreno. And he's like, get yourself together. I was like, you don't understand. It's Anita, you know. But then I pulled myself together, and it was a dream come true to have her listen to me, and and of course she gave some input, because that's what she should do as an actor, anyways. And I was like, yeah, that's perfect. Oh my god, and because I was also in it, so I wasn't just directing it. I was, she's like, how about I do this, and I was like, yes, that's a really good thing. It was just between fanning out and trying to be professional. It was great. It was great.
Didn't you also choreograph that one as well?
Yeah, that
That
and
video.
Andre Fuentes. It was actually a piece. It's funny because we had MPG Dance Company before that. We had created this beautiful song number for another number, and we took pieces of that number and put it in the one. So it was me and Andre, who, may he rest in peace. It was amazing to do. And then of course Prince as well came in and he was like, I like that, but this should be this and this should be that. And he had it was just a great working experience because I've seen him work with on several music videos, and this
Yeah.
was the one that was the one that was the most involved. It was a great creation because he was so into it,
Yeah.
you know, and listen to me and like I need you to wear this, okay, instead of wait what, it was always I was like, oh my god, he said yes, okay, great. I mean, of course, it was something I wanted him to look great, but the homeless thing, that was like, okay,
Yeah.
are you okay with wearing that? He's like, yeah. I was like, how about I take some bread and it's gonna be hard for me to swallow, so I get up to get water. I was like, yes, you get up and get water, and then and it was amazing.
It really captured the romanticism of the song, so you done a great job
Thank you,
there.
thank you.
And did she teach you anything? Because you went on to act in other stuff, so did she teach you anything that you used?
You know what? I just remember her being just open, like just. I mean, which is what you should do whenever you're playing a character. I just left motivated, inspired, seeing her. And I mean, I took that energy and whenever I worked on set as an actress, I was like, okay, be like her, open. Even though I did a lot of mean roles, which was great. I was like, this is so not me, but okay, I'll be it. I'll play the mean girl.
And I guess again, like after working with Prince, after working with her, not much is intimidating after that.
Yeah, I mean, I did a movie with Tom Hanks and Philip Seymour Hoffman. So that was it. You
Whoa.
guys didn't see me in it because they realized that the character was Caucasian. I played the belly dancer in, oh my God, what was that movie? I still get residual checks on it because if you look closely, I'm still sleeping on the plane. Charlie Wilson's War. Thank you, Gia, my
All
daughter.
right, yeah.
Oh wow.
Charlie Wilson's War. I played the belly dancer because it was actual belly dancer that he dated. I remember I was on set and Julia Roberts was there, and I was like, "This is crazy." I mean, I had been in the music field, but to go into the acting field and see this, it was humbling, grateful. Yeah, I mean, I was heartbroken though because they hired a very
Oh.
Caucasian girl to play my part. But if you look closely, I'm sleeping on the plane.
Here we
Oh,
go. We've got homework for Prince fans to
Go
do now.
back. There you go.
absolutely. Are you still in the credits as well, though?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
fantastic.
yeah. I think. I mean, because I still get residual checks from it. So
I'm gonna have to watch that again
Yeah,
when we're a bit
no.
yeah.
closer. Yeah, I was just
I
like,
tell you, the audition was amazing. I remember they called me and they're like, "Oh, they're looking at belly dancer. We need you to go in and Mike Nichols and go in the room with him." And I was like, going in the room with Mike Nichols." I was like, "Okay." I was like, "What do you want me to do?" They're like, "They just want you to dance." I was like, "Psh, I got this." So I hired a drummer. I hired a drummer, and this little small office. I walked in, had my drummer. I was like, "Hi, nice to meet you." Pa pa pa. You ready? And I did it. I had the sword. I got on the floor. I think it was about a minute and a half piece. And then I stopped and he was like, it'd be my honor for you to be in this movie. I'd never gotten like the job in the room. I was like, oh my God, wow. you
that's
know,
that's
yeah,
rare. Yeah.
it was great. It was great.
That's cool. That's cool.
But was there ever any question when you go? They asked you to just a belly dance. It's like,
Well, I mean, it- yeah, I mean, sadly, they realized, wait, the character's like white, blonde,
ah,
white, So I got it besides that, which was great.
But you can still say I've been in a movie with Tom Hanks and Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Yes, yes.
So,
And it was
me.
so great. I remember talking to Philip. We had to go to Morocco. We filmed in Morocco, and I remember it was Ramadan, so we had to kind of
ah,
separate because the Muslims weren't eating, but we were on set, and it was just really interesting. And I remember talking with them, and just great people,
hmm.
great, yeah.
Just on a personal note, it's a fantastic time to go to because I've been to Marrakesh twice during Ramadan, and it's actually a fantastic time to go.
Yeah, it's their thing. I mean, they're used to it now. It's a beautiful, beautiful energy. Definitely felt an energy when I was there during. I was like, wow, this is crazy. Yeah.
Very similar to energy from Egypt as well.
I've never been to in Ramadan to Egypt. I mean, I've never been to Egypt during Ramadan. I've always avoided it because I always wanted to go see the dancers and the shows. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was like, never, go there. But I mean, it's a different energy, similar but different.
yeah. So moving on to the charity work. So you're the head of two charities, I believe. Is it?
Yes.
So there's Mayte's Rescue,
Uh-huh.
and now Live for Love. Now,
Live for
yes,
Love charities.
Live for
Yes.
Love charities.
Yeah. It's great. I mean, I started Mighty's Rescue years ago, like over 25 years ago. And it wasn't until it was crazy, his passing, that a lot of people started to notice my rescue. So I took advantage of it and raised money and saved a lot of dogs. And then it was Love for One Another. We changed it. And I remember him walking in the room. He was like, I want to start a charity. And I was like, okay. He's like, okay, do you think we should have Kirk in it? I was like, yeah. He's like, all right. And he walked out and we started the charity. And it was interesting because he would just write a check. He would just, oh, let's help these people. Oh, this hospital needs, oh, let's write them a check. Oh, this animal shelter needs, oh, and it was just always, I'd find stuff and he'd just write a check or play a concert and then write a check.
Yeah.
So it was a different energy. And then, of course, I have the experience of, my nonprofit. And then finding out that he left Kirk and I on the charity, we revamped it. And we're doing a lot of stuff. We're doing Live for Music program, which is amazing. I have Shelby. If you go on the website, you'll see the names of amazing musicians that have donated their time to help children who can't afford musical classes, that have the talent and the want. I mean, what better than to get mentored by,
Yeah.
these teachers? If I had like Debbie Allen back in the day mentor me, I would have been like, oh my God. And we also did Live for Dance. We just started Live for Dance, doing the same thing. We're doing a lot of things. The newest one is 10 for 12, where we're asking people to nominate people doing good. We're giving $10,000 each month to a different charity or person. It doesn't have to be a charity, just somebody doing good.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of stuff that we're creating. We're still doing a lot of stuff. Stay tuned because we have some big things coming up. I cannot talk about it right now, but
Obviously.
it's going to be amazing next year, and you guys might want to get on a plane.
Oh, yeah. Wherever you are, we'll come.
Yeah, I guess you might want to get on a plane next year.
Okay, I'll start renewing passports.
Yeah.
I'm checking ESTA visas.
I'm going to be checking my air miles.
Yes.
Frequent flyer club, Mark.
Yes. Save those points.
Is there anything else you've got going on, or I know recently you got engaged as well. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. No, I mean, right now, the getaways, coming to London, going to Greece. I've never been to Greece. It's crazy. And oh my God, I love pita bread and hummus. Oh my God, I'm going to gain so much weight. I love it. Um, and then just stay tuned for Live for Love. We have a lot of things coming up. That's kind of my focus right now. Of course, the dogs always, as you hear,
Oh.
I have a lot here. I wish I could have more, but I can't. And yeah, I can't bring any to London.
Yeah.
I'm so upset. I
Oh.
was going to.
That was going to be my next question.
Oh no, you guys have this crazy law where and I respect it. It's within 72 hours you have to get, you have to, my daughter's hilarious. Teenager, 13 here.
Yeah.
Um, you have to get some kind of dewormer, and then you can't fly in. You have to drive in. And I was gonna do it, but then I was like, man, the jet lag, and then I have to teach class, and then so I have a
Yeah.
friend who has a couple dogs there, so I'm gonna get my fix when I
Yeah.
go there. I'm not bringing mine, but I'm gonna get my fix of dogs while I'm there.
So, Prince Party, dig up time capsule, and go and find some puppies.
Yes, yes.
We've got it sorted.
Well, I live near Battersea Dogs Home. They have a lovely cafe.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Yes.
they're the one
Yeah.
that Battersea's the big rescue center in London. So
Oh, nice. That's great. I wish I had the time to go there. No, because then I want to take one with me. No,
Yeah,
not
I know. I
going.
was about to say, if
that's
No,
you go there,
probably a
no,
bad idea, actually.
no. I'm gonna go see people that they actually rescued them. And there's one that he's on Instagram. He looks exactly like my lady. My lady, that's lady.
Oh,
It's a Chihuahua, a black Chihuahua she passed away last year, and it looks exactly like her, but it's a boy. And I'm like, and she rescued him. I'm gonna find out where because I think they're related. So I want to go and just hug him.
You're pulling heartstrings there.
Yes.
Yeah, so where can people keep in touch, keep up to date, and keep up with you?
Mayte.com. My socials, Live for Love Charities, live the number 4, lovecharities.org. We have a lot of good stuff there. I'm actually announcing my first 10 for 12 on Sunday, this coming Sunday. The socials is the best. My Instagram, Facebook. I have to get back on TikTok. Ugh. Gia, should I be on
Yeah,
TikTok or Snapchat now?
she'll say TikTok.
Oh, really? Because I see a lot of people saying they're on Snapchat. Okay, so my daughter says not Snapchat.
Welcome to Ask a Teenager.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. She's so funny. She's like, you should release your music. She's like, everything's Y2K right now, right? Y2, is that it? Yep. Everything's Y2 and you should release your music. I'm like, maybe,
Absolutely.
Release it,
maybe.
release it, release it.
I'm gonna say
That's what she keeps saying.
I'm not gonna argue with that.
Yeah, no, neither am I.
I believe you can buy the tickets to the dance class and to the getaway and to the Q&A at shopmayte.com.
That's it.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
And obviously, you'll be joining us on the 13th. It's going to be
Yes.
incredible. Dre's going to be there. Our friend Dre, who's a massive Prince DJ. He's very, very good. You'll love it. There's going to be lots of people there. We're going to really enjoy it. So, obviously, you and
Awesome.
your group of people will be joining us. So,
I heard there's some proceeds going
yeah,
to.
and we're going to be donating some money towards Mayte's rescue. So, yeah.
Yay!
And also, we're
Awesome.
doing a boat party. We're doing a boat party at the end of September, and money from the boat party is also going to Mayte's rescue.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah.
Yay. That's awesome.
So thank you, Mayte. It's been an absolute
Thank
pleasure.
you. You guys get some sleep.
Oh no, I'm not sleeping after this. I'm listening. I'm re-listening Child of the Sun.
Oh, nice.
I'm going to try and find the frame of Mayte in the background of the movie now. I'm literally going to.
Nice. Yes. Yes.
Fantastic.
Well, thank you guys so much, and I look forward to seeing you guys very soon.
I look forward to seeing you too. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much, Mayte, for coming on. It's been an absolute pleasure, an absolute privilege. Thank you for your time and your stories.
Thank you for having me.
You're more than welcome. To everybody, thank you for listening. We'll catch you again. Have a great evening.